Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Zonta, that is Sunday. Um, Thank you for tuning in, for coming in to be part of this global peace, unity, and understanding. Um, we There's been some kind of um, a state of emergency all across the world because of what's been happening. Too many police officers got killed. More than 1 million police officers got killed um, across the world, and we needed to um, show a bit of respect. And they gotten something wrong, and we we've been working to see if we could get them through um, those things they got wrong. And but there's been some issues not stated as she should have been stated, and that's why reiterated. She should have been reiterated. So the state of emergency got them into some kind of trouble, and that's what has been causing the violence, the unrest you've seen in the last couple of years. So that's what we've been working. I've been working. That's one of the reasons why I'm in Nigeria. One of the reasons why I'm in Nigeria, trying to control international unrest. I shouldn't be posting this video. Police are listening to this video. The military men and women are listening to it. It's on Facebook. It's on everywhere. It's on YouTube. So global. They are listening to it. So I shouldn't be risking the lives of police officers, rise of the lives of police officers, the lives of military men and women that put their lives and families on line, trying to defend you and I, trying to get the best out of us all. And that's all as police. And they got something wrong, and that's why I am here. And so that's actually one of the main reasons. One of the main reasons why I'm in Nigeria. Um, One of the main reasons, yes, I said why I'm in Nigeria is to control this and to get all back to be kind of a global serenity, global understanding, peace, all for economic, social, and political justice for our children and for our children's children, thereby creating promises of a better tomorrow. It's one of the reasons why I'm in Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria for something else. Um, if I've been in Nigeria for something different, then why are you? How come I've been posting all this online and police and military men been listening to it? They've been listening to it. All of them knows why I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria for some special effect as a president. I'm in Nigeria for some special effect as a president to control it. We were discussing Lisbon a couple of years ago. Anybody under my voice right now knows the meaning of discussing Lisbon. We are discussing Lisbon. There were more than 600 million Europeans alive when we were discussing Lisbon about 5 years ago. I was in Germany. I was in Germany discussing Lisbon, trying to move this trouble for Lisbon to control it, to get the base out of everything. But somebody done wrong there, and that's why Lisbon couldn't control it as Israel control. At Copenhagen, and that's Denmark. Copenhagen tried their one. When I got to Nigeria, somebody didn't allow it. And today, millions of Europeans died, billions of people on the planet dying. Across Nigeria, we are disappearing every day. Too many people are disappearing in Nigeria and across Africa. Too many people are disappearing across the Middle East, dying. Southern American countries and Central American countries, they're all dying, and so. And we are scared. The women are not allowed to walk our street without watching their bags. They are worried and scared. Our children couldn't go to school as they were going before. So a lot happened in the last couple of days, weeks, months, and years. So we're going to have to work to put all these things back on track, not to be on the street, put everything back on track so we control it. And then maintaining this global peace, understanding, unity, all for economic, social, and political justice. Excuse me. So we are working, and that's why I made this speech today. Is because of state of emergency we saw across the world, across the Southern American countries, in Central American countries, across the United States, and on down to this part of the world, across Africa, across Asian countries, in Japan, in China, Australia, New Zealand, in Malaysia, in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Sudan, and all these countries across Africa, across Europe. And we're trying to help everybody, trying to help things to get everybody going, but it didn't go as planned. So we continue working, not to kill everybody on the planet for something we shouldn't have killed them for. So that's why I made this speech. So we needed to be coming back. There are things we needed to be reviewing, bringing back to normal. Like my family, I left in the UK. Like my money, my quadrillions of dollars, pounds, and euros, I left the Europe. They held up here, and my presidency, my companies, we could have negotiated these companies. And we talked about giving some of the stakes to you, and then some of the stakes to me. That way, we negotiated it. And that's one of the reasons why I made this speech. So Nigeria, if we don't change this idea of deceiving Nigerians with Tinubu that died about 4 years ago around my house in the UK. I got a place I used to live in the UK. My family is still living there. Tinubu died not far away from that part of the world, not from my house. So we high time we stopped deceiving Nigerians to get Nigerians back on track. For us not to lose Nigeria, because we're on the brink. We are all on the brink of losing Nigeria. So we're gonna have to work to bring Nigeria back on track, back on the right track, and that's what we're doing. But you've been repulsive to some of all these things. That means you somehow risking lives, risking your lives and families' lives, and that's what, because you've been repulsive to what should have happened all this time. So we're gonna have to work to put everything back on track, and that's my speech. That's one of the reasons why I made this speech today. The 14th, it's Sunday. Zontag, Salam Alaikum, bonjour, across the world. This morning is about 9 o'clock in Nigeria. Bonjour, as well as hola for those of you across Spain. Nihama in China, Chinese says that this way. Nihama, Ototomano, Ekaro, that's Yoruba land. Ekaro, Igbo people, Ototomano, Meserende across Cross River, Uyo, Meserende. And then on to the Hausas in Nigeria, Inakwana. And on to moving on to the Japanese, Kanushiwa, and on to the Indians, Shukriya, and that's on to the Indians. I am the president. I'm the global president, so I should know how to say hello to you, good morning to you. That's why I've been saying all these things, because he didn't know why my speech brought about languages and trade, as well as cultures he never expected on this global scene. That's why I think we still got the some other cultures probably I didn't bring in. If I didn't bring you in, please forgive me, not have brought you in. I was talking to the French, I was talking to the Germans, the Americans. They all seem understanding. Thank you. I'm posting it online. If it's a lie, you won't be listening to it. Otherwise, I would have been. That means it's an arrest making this sort of speech online, if you've been telling lies, if I've been telling lies, making sort of speech, that means you are liable to be detained. You are liable to be arrested and imprisoned for saying something that is sensitive. It's quite sensitive. The statement I just made, if I'm lying. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being part of this global understanding, peace, and unity, as well as economic, social, and political justice. Thank you. Try to be coherent. Try to be reliable, understanding. Try to be efficient. Work to be competent. As you're exaggerating, you are understanding. Thank you. As you are learning, exaggerating, you are understanding. And thank you for being part of it. Thank you. It's King Kirian Coetries 0605 1983, World Executive President, as well as the Executive President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. That means from 2023, the time they put Tinubu, I was on until 2056. That means I'll be ruling Nigeria for 30 years. And that means I've been running Nigeria and then running the world, trying to get Nigeria. That's the reason why I picked Nigeria. Otherwise, I could have picked Germany, managing Germany. I could have picked United Kingdom, managing United Kingdom as Prime Minister. The reason why I picked Nigeria is Africa is left behind, and Nigeria is the biggest black nation. Any black nation, any black people you saw around the whole world, Nigeria is the biggest, and Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa. So if you don't run them to set the standard which every African country says, it'd be difficult for Africa. For Africa not to be seen as a shithole, for Africa not to be seen as the dirtiest of the planet. That's why I pick on Nigeria too. I'm world president. So I shouldn't be coming to Nigeria. I should be running Germany. I should be managing the United States. I should be working as American president. Yeah, I should have been working as American president. I should have been working as German chancellor or as a British prime minister. Americans been working. They don't want me to work in as a Nigerian president. That's one of the arguments, one of the reasons why I'm in Nigeria. Americans want me to work as world executive president as well as the United States president, U.S. president. That's what Americans been working on. And I didn't want to do something like that because I wouldn't want to leave Africa behind. I told them something like that before, and then they didn't say it. And now it's all a problem, and then they kind of trying to say it. In other words, I'm in Nigeria trying to get Africa to set this, just to set the standards which most African countries follows. And they've been dragging it. They've been dragging it, trying to make me British Prime Minister or American President. But I can't leave Africa behind. So I try, because I was born African. Even though I was raised in Europe. But I was born African. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Until later. Thank you.